The film I have chosen for today is called Mile in His Shoes. It is about a boy named Mickey Tussler who is 18 years old and is from Indiana. He lives with Asperger's syndrome. He joins a semi professional baseball team called the River Rats after being discovered by the coach at the comfort of his own home. Um, in the movie, it is shown that the coach had run his car into a ditch and needed a phone, so he went to Mickey's house. It's the first time they'd ever met, and he, called for a truck. While he was on the phone calling for a truck, he witnessed Mickey pitching not baseballs, pitching apples into a metal tub um, outside of his house. So, with that, he felt that Mickey could have a career out of pitching these baseballs. So, he talked his parents into letting him join the semi-pro baseball team, and with that, Mickey became a pitcher. Even though he was a very good teammate, he was constantly harassed and made fun of by the other teammates. He was indeed taken under his wing by another teammate named Pee Wee, but the rest of them decided that they would make fun of Pee Wee and constantly harass him during the entire movie. I mean, Mickey, not Pee Wee, my bad. Even though the movie is centered around Mickey himself, it helps to show the importance of people with autism and helps us to realize that they still deserve a chance in the world and that they should be treated with respect as well. Now, people with Asperger's syndrome see, feel, and hear the world a lot differently than the rest of us. It is a lifelong, and it's also incurable as well. It is marked as a subtype of autism, but is more of a high-functioning format of autism with, kids with it usually have average to above average intelligence, but they may lack in other areas such as social interactions or just different things like that. It is more common than people actually think it is. It is estimated that around 700,000 people in the United Kingdom have it. So that would add up to be about 1 in every 100 people. It is known to affect men more than women, but your nationality or anything like that, that part is really unaffected. Living with Asperger's is actually one of the hardest things in the world, as they view the world as very overwhelming and just hard to live in general, and it may cause anxiety for them, and they just overwhelmed. It's very hard to make it through a day. So with that, they develop a routine as to how they are going to go about their day. So they may wake up at the same time every morning. They may eat the same thing for breakfast, take the same route to and from school and or work. But if their schedule or rules are actually very important, but if their schedule or rules are ever broken, then that just completely ruins and messes up their day. They also tend to have a highly focused interest, so to say. So it's something that they develop at a very young age that they may focus on for the rest of their life. So Mickey in the movie, he developed an interest in math and was actually very good at math. He was a whiz when it came to like Sudoku puzzles or anything like that. So that would have been Mickey's high focused interest. So, yeah. I feel that the movie did a very good job of depicting autism and Asperger's because it showed Mickey as someone who basically had it. Coming from me, I know some people with autism and Asperger's. In fact, I have family members that have autism. I believe that the movie did a very good job of depicting what life is living with Asperger's and autism and all that, as they, with the routine and all that. In the movie, Mickey is faced with many different challenges. Like, partway through the movie, he is invited to a party with his teammates. Pee-wee, his good friend, he finds it very sketchy and doesn't really want to go to it, but he goes to it anyway. And at the party, it ends up that Mickey is beaten up pretty bad by his teammates because the pitcher that Mickey took the pitcher's place. The pitcher was actually very jealous that Mickey had done that, so he decided that the best course of action would be to beat him up because of that. Another challenge that Mickey faces is his father. His father is borderline abusive and controlling. I mean, he just wants Mickey to be safe, but in the process of that, he becomes, very rude and hostile. Just different things like that. It's just not a very good situation at home for Mickey. The cause of autism and Asperger's is not quite yet discovered, but there are scientists that are working towards like finding the cause of it and just figuring out where it comes from. But I know that with time they will eventually find where it all comes from.